Hollywood, which is the Community Redevelopment Agency of Hollywood, and the private business owners. Okay, so we work together to make these murals happen. We pay the artists a fee to do the mural, and then the property owner picks up everything else. So if they need paint, ladders, whatever they need, that's the property owner's responsibility. And the property owners work with us. They are 100% involved in what goes on the murals. Nothing goes up without their approval. They are integral to this process. They help pick the artists, and we are grateful for them in this project. It wouldn't happen without the private property owners. Okay, so a little bit more about the project. It started in 2012. Right now we have 21 murals. This changes all the time. We get new murals. Some of the older murals go away because sometimes paint chips. Most of the murals, just so you know, are done in house paint and or spray paint. But everybody knows who has a house that once you paint your house, it's not forever, even though we wish it was. So things happen, paint peels, and murals have to come down or they're redone. It's just a fact of life, which is actually one of the things that I like about contemporary street art murals is everything's always changing. So you might come down here in 5-6 months and there might be 3 new murals. You never know. The other thing I wanted to let you know is the majority of the muralists in this project are local, but we do have national and international muralists, and I will let you know all of who's from where and all that good stuff. So we're going to start with the mural that's directly behind me, and that's Hawks, and Hawks is from Miami. He's otherwise known as Hoxo or Douglas Hoxima, and he kind of does what's called mark making in art. Some painters do that. And what you're seeing behind you is not unlike her shirt right now. She's wearing like a tie-dye circular shirt, and it almost kind of has that tie-dye feel to it. However, you can't all see her shirt, it's fine. You guys, this mural is one of 3 murals done by couples. The first one you guys already saw, that was the Strange Ways Yenta mural in the playground over there. So this is by Yumi Collective, and they are a husband and wife from South Beach, and they have known each other since middle school. They're in their early 30s, and I mean, I have to describe them as adorable because they are. And the cool thing about this mural is you can't tell who did what, right? If you just came upon this mural, you probably thought it was done by one person. It's very difficult to tell who did what on this mural. This is done with latex house paint and spray paint. The other cool thing about this mural is the details. If you look into the eyes, you can see there's a reflection of the leaf. There's a heart shape in her pupil down there. There's a heart shape in her pupil up there. The turtle also has a heart in his pupil as well as a star highlight. There's a bubble over there with a fish in it. There's also an octopus in this mural. If you look closely, you can see the tentacle kind of going around. It continues over there. So if you look really carefully, you can see lots of beautiful, beautiful detail in this mural. And the other cool thing about it is, if you know Tyler goes one way, so during rush hour especially, this gets stacked up with cars. And what once was just a big white rectangle is now this beautiful, beautiful mural that people, while they're just waiting for a traffic light to change, can kind of check out, which is pretty cool, right? Wouldn't you rather look at that? So this is a Yumi Collective mural, and this one was completed right before the hurricane. Like literally right before the hurricane. They had to contend with rain a lot, and it was a bit of a challenge between the humidity, the mosquitoes, and the rain. But they got it done, and it looks gorgeous, and we are just so delighted to have it in our collection. So now we're going to go see the most recent mural by Fabio Onrak. It's a little bit tricky because we got to cross and then go across Hollywood Boulevard, but it's worth the effort. So if you'll follow me. He unfortunately died very young. He was a contemporary, like we used to hang out with Warhol, and his paintings sell like a lot. When they go up to auction, like a lot, like that's why it always surprises me that people don't know who he is. When I think we do the mural for 9 out of 10 times, most people don't know who that is. So if you want to, David spelled B-A-S.
Jean-Michel Basquiat.
His work looks almost childlike. It's really, really cool, and like I said, it's also for a lot. Right? No. So it's Salvador Dali, the artist Frida Kahlo, and again, Basquiat. So this mural was done by Fabio Onrak, and it is our most recent mural. It was completed in November of last year, and like I said, it's the 3 artists with some graphic detailing, and this particular mural this one is just so beautiful because as you go in, it just kind of changes the gateway of going into downtown Hollywood. So now we're going to cross the... So this is a mural by Nicole Salcedo, and Nicole Salcedo is from Miami. Oh, by the way, Fabio Onrak lives here now. He was originally from Brazil, in case you were wondering. He lives here now. So Nicole lives in Miami, and she is obsessed with tropical plants. Like when I say obsessed, if you saw her studio, you would totally get it. It's like a jungle in there. So she does what she named jungle vision, and it's outlines of tropical plants. It's just kind of these contour outlines. This is one of a few murals that I always catch people doing yoga poses and posting on Instagram, which by the way, we love to see your pictures. So if you do post pictures, it's right on there on your maps, hashtag Downtown Hollywood Mural Project, please. I repost, I do the social networking, so please, if you do take pictures tonight, please tag us. We really appreciate it. And also we are on Facebook. I will announce that again later, but we are on Facebook too, and you can follow us on Facebook if you want to find out when a new mural is going up and interact with us. So this one was done in 2016, and it's a really great backdrop, like I said, for yoga poses and all that. And Nicole also in her gallery practice, she does little drawings, and it looks like little human people, but they're all made of leaves. Like everything is like a little, like, it's all tropical plants. Like she's really obsessed. Really like this mural. It's super fun. So we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna cross the street and then make a left. As you can imagine, yoga poses aplenty. One time there was a mom with her kids in the dance gear doing like dance moves and stuff. People like this because obviously, you know, there's no cars in front of it. So we have two murals by three different artists here. The one that I'm facing behind some of you is by Tati Suarez, and Tati is from Miami. This is an older mural. This is all the way back from 2013. It's held up really well. It was made with, this mural is made with house paint, acrylic paint that you would use on a canvas, and spray paint. And it has this is the only mural that I've ever seen with, of Tati's that has this amount of characters in it. This has 6 mermaids in it. And if you look at the hair color, they kind of gradate down from this beautiful pink all the way to a yellow green. Each mermaid is different, and they're just stunning. They're beautiful. If you turn around, you'll see one of our newer murals, and this mural was done by Remote and Emo, and Tati's from Miami, and Remote and Emo are also from South Florida. Emo's from West Palm, and Remote is from Aventura, actually. And this mural is all about Mother Nature, as you can kind of tell. So it's kind of a symmetrical mural, and it has all of the elements of nature in it. You got the sunshine, you have vegetation, you have water, and it's kind of just all about like a love letter to Mother Nature. It's really beautiful, and this one also was done with latex house paint and spray paint. One of the cool things about this mural, like if you look at the sunshine, this one would, remember how we talked about mark making with Hawks's mural? Does everybody remember the mark making conversation? Yes, okay. So you can see with the sunshine here how he's taken a little, like, not the big house paint rollers, but sometimes at Home Depot you see the little guys, the little like white foam rollers. So all he's done here is take these little rollers and make these marks. Now, but overall what it's done is made something very beautiful and such a nice gradation, but a gradation with texture, right? And the highlight and everything is made like that. Background. So it contrasts with Emo's soft kind of painted ocean and foliage. Really cool. Again, this is a spot for yoga poses and selfies, which we love. So it's a great one. So now we're just gonna kind of go to the right over here. So now I'm going to talk about the mural behind me. This is by artist Georgetta Fondos, and Georgetta is a classically trained commercial mural artist. So she can do everything. She does really realistic, like amazing paintings of people, everything. So she does that from really realistic to kind of Trump l'oil, French people? Anyways, to make something look like it's not, like it's an illusion, is what I'm trying to say. And in this case, she kind of did that. She took the architecture of this old house and made a sailfish. I don't know if you guys can see that this is actually kind of coming out. So this was like a ledge that she turned into a sailfish, which is pretty cool. She utilized the window as a sunshine. And then as an added extra super bonus, she made everything look like it was made out of tiles, right? So you can see like little marks to make it look kind of like tiles. She even did this little area here. So this isn't meant to look like a realistic fish, it's meant to look like tiles. And I think that that looks really wonderful, but my favorite part of it is the fact that she took really good advantage of this architecture. So that's Giorgetta Fondo's. Also, I just have to say that we're in front of, because we are in front of Cafe Sassa Italiano. And if you are here later and you are doing the foot painting, they have really good everything, but especially like desserts. But I have sweet tooth, so that's just me. But they are really good, and like coffee and stuff. So if you're here for the foot painter, the impulse art, make sure you go in and check it out. Okay, so now everybody, I'm sorry to say this, and we're gonna go back that way, and then we're gonna cross the street and check out Robbie's mural over there on the corner. I know you don't want to get up. We're like, that we're going to talk about real quick, and it's by Ernesto Moranhing, and it is basically a sea turtle with a tripped out shell. Like, it's very psychedelic, and there's like flowers and sea plants growing out of the back of the turtle shell. And this is by Ernesto Moranhing. Just a heads up, be very careful when you're walking in the grass. Make sure you look down where you're walking. And this one is done in latex acrylic house paint and spray paint, and Ernesto is from Miami, and he's painted all around the world. Most recently, he did like a 7-story building in the Ukraine, and he's in Greece right now, doing a project in a refugee camp, which is super cool. So he's an awesome, humble dude, and this is a very vibrant, colorful mural, but unfortunately, the light's a little bit weird. So if you'll just flip around and look at that mural behind us, this is one of our international murals, and this mural is by Roan, and he is from Australia. And the amazing thing about this mural is this mural was done in about 3 days with less than 3 gallons of acrylic house paint. How he did that is, if you look very carefully at the lips, you can see the dripping, right? And so he watered all the paint down while he's painting to make it look, it's almost like watercoloring. So he's thinning the paint down, which extends it, but also allows him to work with it in a way that you get this realistic, almost like a photograph mural. But if you look close, you can see all the dripping, and you realize that it actually is paint. It's also very, very beautiful. He does like 100 of these all around the world. He is always traveling, doing murals, so they're really good. Just be mindful of standing in the driveway. Guys, we're standing in the driveway for a picture. Be like all up in it. So then this mural over here, across the street, is by Weston resident Ruben Ibarra. This is our oldest mural. It was done, I believe, in 2012. And it's basically just about all the community things that you can do here. You can hear live music, you can play. There's even, if you guys have been to the beach boardwalk, there's even one of those 4-person bicycles. So this is really cute. And what's notable about this mural is that he used the same exact red that the hotel is painted, so that it looks very seamless and like it belongs with the architecture. It doesn't look like it's out of place. So kind of, it's very harmonious. It goes with the architecture. So that is Ruby Barrett. Now we're going to move on to the London Police mural. Usually we cross the street here. We can cross the street, but everybody, I just want you to be very, very careful.